everybody, it's Archangelus here from Archangelus Gaming, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Before I get going on the game itself, I just wanted to point out that they're saying about Alpha 21 is coming out soon. We're going to have to start again because our save games will not work with the A21 release, because I'm using Steam, so I'm going to have to start a new game. That's not a problem for me. I'm sure it's not a problem for you guys. You've got a taste of what it's like, so we can start again. We can quickly run through like the basics. We can then sort of catch up from where we left off. If there's anything new, I can run it through it. But for now, let's get back to where we left off with Alpha 20.7, which is the game that we were playing. So I'm in. I'll restart the stream. And here we are, everybody, back in the attic. And that sound effect you just heard is letting us know it is now dawn. It sounded like we got some visitors outside. So this way, wasn't it? Let's go and find. Oh, hello. Sounds like that's all of them. Question is how did he get in? Through the front door. Oh, nurse zombie. Yep, she's dead. Right. Okay, so as they're deciding to come through the door, I think this is a good idea that we start bolstering. Tab for this one. That we start bolstering our defences already. So, yeah, let's start with making ourselves a new door. We are secure wooden door. We need forward. Alright. I'm of the opinion, I think I've left out all of our stuff in the attic. That was dumb of me. Yeah. Yeah, we put all the ingredients in there. Okay. And the other thing we want to do, once we made ourselves our door, is... What do they call them? Spikes? Yeah, spike traps. Here we go. Is we want to make ourselves a load of spike traps. So, I think today we'll initially start with a little bit of defences around the front door, because that seems to be where all these guys are coming from, trying to find us. I mean, it's cute that they want to know us, but yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, so let's get our wooden door. We'll go to can't spell this morning. Fingers have suddenly gone dyslexic. Right, for now, let's go for... Right, one of these costs 20 wood. Man, I really must need my morning coffee. I thought it said less than that. Okay, so basically with this, we can put it where we feel is best. So if we actually put it in the archway, you can see we can have it a bit closer to us, or have a little bit of a what's it called, a foyer, if you will. I think having it there would probably be best. Yeah. And then where's our spike traps? There we go. We'll put a couple of these down. So we'll have one there. Oh, so we can't actually have one there because we've actually got a stone slab in the way. There's like 5,000 health for that. So we take that into consideration whenever we leave the front door. And yeah, we'll put that way. So try and inflict as much damage as we can. As I just remember we got that there. We can fill that in eventually. Okay, alright, let's have a look. What do we need for upgrading the door? Oh, so we need iron to actually upgrade it any further. Now I think we had a few bits of iron, if I remember correctly. Whoops. How about I stand in front of it and then jump up? Might help. Not sure why, but it might. Sorry, my quirky sense of humour. Okay, there's the iron. Dum, 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 dum. Come down the ladder. That side. There we go. Starting to reinforce it with a little bit of iron. It's going to take them a bit longer to get through. The next upgrade, as you can see in the bottom right, it's saying, you know, no steel door. Right. So we go back here. So what it's basically saying, sorry, iron door even, is the next thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to actually make an iron door if I want to replace it. So basically, for that, we need a forge, because as you can see, it says forged iron, and you can only get that from either being extremely lucky in disassembling stuff, or actually making the forged iron yourself through a forge. Okay, so we got a little bit more defense. We actually need to build defense at some point. You know, sort of slow our enemies down. You know, maybe a little bit of like barbed wire or something eventually. I've got to get used to the key controls. Okay. Now, as you saw, I picked up a book on archery. So that was like level 6. So there we go. Bows to grade 20% slower because it was in, as you can see here, volume 6. So we'll learn that. So yay, our bows will not degrade as fast. Okay. Now, we've done the house. I think it's time to have a nosy at the barn. No, that's just dirt. Okay. Well, it certainly sounds like there's somebody at home. There we go. I knew there was somebody somewhere. I just couldn't see him. That woke up the local yokel. Okay, somebody explain to me how his legs got buried in the ground all of a sudden. As you see, there's tons of corn in there. So at some point we can come back, we can harvest all of that. Grab ourselves some stone. So you never know when you're going to need a bit of stone. Ooh, hello. Alright, that's given us some nitrates and some bone and some meat. Some rotten meat, that is. Right, a bit of stone here. Just grab ourselves a bit more of that. So we've got enough for whatever may come ahead. And there is a boar over there. Oh, and would you believe it? We're infected again. Alright. Oh, plant fibre there. Alright, chrysanthemums, cotton, goldenrod. So yeah, well, at least we know where we can get some of this stuff. Okay. Didn't know there were two of them. We're already infected anyway. Yeah. Might as well get as much as we can out of this trip. And then what we'll do, find a way of being able to heal myself. Bags of cement and stuff. Alright, what we got to eat? So something to eat, bolster our healing process. Oh, they've locked the door. Okay, nothing in there. Make some noise. I knew there was somebody around here. Oh, it's raining. Make sure I know where I'm going. Yep, she takes a lot to knock down. Or that can happen. If you're lucky. Which apparently I was. Twice. Something else around there. No. Destroyed workbench. Ah. some reason I'm getting a bit of stuttering in the frame rate at the moment. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because we've got the broken leg. Oh, there's an easy way of curing that. We can either let them kill us, or as we're up this high, we can always take a leap, respawn on our bed, come back here for later. Let's wake him up. Power up, sorry. Unless... Nope. Let's see, actually, what can aloe vera do? Abrasion, speed, stop bleeding, okay. Oh, there's a bone knife in there. That'll make things easier for cutting up meat. We'll probably get more out of it, actually. Yeah, as you can see, that's the that's what's happening to us, is in terms of all the wounds and all that. Alright, tell you what guys, I'm going to do it, but I won't let you guys see it. Okay, we've respawned. Like I said, it was... There are times where it's easier just to do that than just to keep on going. I mean, anybody's doing like a serious playthrough, they might decide, oh yeah, actually, you know what, I'm going to, you know, just restart the entire game or something like that, and, you know, to say, you know, I'm doing like a hardcore, or, you know, this is true survival sort of playthrough. But we're not doing that. What we're doing, excuse me, what we're doing is a semi-serious playthrough. I mean, yeah, I'm taking this serious. You know, we're trying to survive and all that, but you know, at the same time, 7.62 rounds. Okay. So we could actually take that with us now. But yeah, but at the same time though, I mean, when you get into a situation like that, the easiest way is to just literally just throw yourself off the edge of something tall. Not sure what you guys think of that, but honestly, I think I did the right thing for us, you know, in doing that. Bit of cement. Oh yeah, that goes there. Right, lead pipe. Oops. So we'll put lead together. Cobblestones and cement, we'll put them together. Glass can go there. Right, nitrates, animal fats, bone, feathers, glue. I'll keep that. Leathers. Keep the coffee on us. Fuel can go there. Headlights there. Oh, more clay there. Okay. Hunter's Journal 1, Techie 4. Now, I don't think we've got either of those. So, 10 more damage, percent damage against bears and robotic turret shells. Turn that robotic turret into a makeshift shotgun. Craft robotic turret shells. Alright. Oh, we've got 2 copies of that. So, let's go and make use of these bookshelves. Yeah? Alright, grab that. Drop that in there. There we go. At least we've got that stored somewhere. I'm going to put the plant fibres in there. We don't have the boiled meat recipe, so we're just going to have to make do with charred meat now. Alright, so it's got like a 1 second use when it comes to those plant fibres. And it's going to take us 1 minute 26 seconds to cook all this charred meat. So what we're going to see is that plant fibres are going to disappear. This thing then is just switch over to the coal, theoretically. Now, I have a feeling you could put anything you want in there and it will use it as a cooking sauce. Not yet experimented with that. So when I actually managed to get plant fibres in there by mistake, you know, sort of opened my eyes to the possibility that anything can burn. There we go, almost done. And there we have it. So, if we do manage to survive, we should survive a little longer. Okay. Obviously got a lot of energy today. Alright. Come out here. Right, like I said earlier, we can actually plant the tree that we got the other day. There we go, we planted it. Empty redstone. That's where we used to have everything. Just make sure we've got everything from here, because I don't remember. Yep, that's empty. Nothing else up there. Empty trash can there. Okay, cool. Right. I don't think I've got everything out of the red barn. So. Hello. And he's got friends. Are you going down? You're going down. Right, we've also acquired a couple of levels, haven't we? So, nope, want the skills. Intelligence. Oh, we've got no more points. We're getting there. We're almost at level 9, and then we can start unlocking the precision trait, and hopefully start being able to get to a point where we can actually play through and cure ourselves and stuff like that. Alright, let's start the laborious task. Because in the end, when we are going to upgrade stuff, we are going to need as much as we can get our hands on. Because I tell you what, it's incredible. When you're upgrading your defences with cement and things like that, the amount of cement you go through is unreal. I mean, that amount of cement you should be able to do your foundations and best part of your house with in reality. But in this game, it don't go that far. Yeah, tell you what, let's get rid of the wood. Because I noticed I was hitting the wood. Right, and repair that. Can't repair that because I don't have any bone. Because all the bone I left back at the base. Right, that's plastics. Believe it or not, the tyres. So if you're ever short of a couple of bits of plastics, yeah, tyres are the way to go. That's a ton of wood. And quite easy to destroy. There we go. Toolbox. Oh, just motors and a couple of bits of fabric. I really was hoping that there was something more in there, you know. I think what we're going to have to do is, once we've finished securing the premises, I think we're going to have to go into the nearby town of Deersville and start looking around, seeing if we can find ourselves a wrench. Because once we get the wrench, game opens up a little bit more as well, so, you know, it's always a good thing. Plus, as you notice in the bottom right hand corner, every time we're hitting something and we're doing some damage, we're getting a little bit more XP. So, yeah, the more we destroy, seems like the more experience we get. So, there we go. So everything from here. Yeah, we've done that pile of garbage. See if we can get a few more bits of... Yeah, we've got some more feathers there. I mean, they really went to town with the soundtrack on this game, you know, in my opinion. Because... every time I hear the music, it adds that real nice air of ambience, you know, really gets you into the game, you know, puts you on edge, you know, makes you know you are actually playing a horror game. This ain't just anything else, you know, it's... if you guys know what I mean. For me... music doesn't always work in games. You know, there are times where, you know, even in 7 Days, in Valheim, Ark, the whole 9 yards, really, there are times I will just turn the music off. You know, just play pure survival as if it's like real life. Now I know that bag, that was the spawn point, so you know that would then respawn after was it like a week or something, items inside of it. But it's like there are plenty of other respawn points, but That's got me questioning, is there something behind there? Because that's a red block rather than like one of these blocks. That's got like 500 hit points, so I'm going to say no. Alright. Oh, that's an ammo pile. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, I think we got some explosives out of that, actually. Where are we? Yep, we got pipe bombs. Make pipe bombs with gunpowder, pipes and plant fibre. Yeah, if we got the schematic. Which, unfortunately, we don't at the moment. So, it's a bit of a shame. But one day, we might have it. Could be today. Alright, there we go. It is amazing how quickly the base tools actually disintegrate. So yeah, always something to keep an eye on, you know, before you go in a battle. I mean, you saw how I was trapped in this corner over here. I had to quickly repair my club. Yeah. Because of the fact that I didn't take into account that there was a zombie there. And yeah, it cost me quite a bit. Not in terms of resources, but health. Embarrassed me a little because of the fact that, you know, that was me trying to show you guys, you know, a little bit more about this game and things about this world and all that, and come up with some ideas of playthrough and all that. And I do something stupid like that. Typical me. But it makes things interesting, though. I mean, you know, makes you know that I'm not perfect. And honestly, I would hope a little bit more relatable. You know, that you guys will think, oh yeah, this is a guy, he makes mistakes, you know, let's follow him, you know, let's subscribe, you know, let's watch his content. I know, I'm sort of pushing the edge there. I'm pushing the edge. But at the same time, if I don't push it, I won't get you guys interested in more of what I'm trying to do in either this or any of the other games I'm playing. Actually, while I'm on that subject as well, for the meantime, unless there's, you know, I get any objections from you guys, I'm going to be ditching doing my playthroughs of Windbound, Dishonored, and there's one other, but it escaped me for the second. Probably because I'm concentrating more on this. Anyway, but yeah, the reason why is you guys seem to be more interested in the content I'm putting out for this, so I'm going to give you guys what you want. So, like, because I didn't actually give you any 7 days content yesterday, or actually any content yesterday, I thought what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to put out this content today. I'm going to do some more 7 days content tomorrow, and then each day, every other day I'm going to then put out 2 more. Right. It's probably not the best way of wording what I'm trying to say here. I'm going to put out 2 days in a row content of each of the games that I'm playing. So do this, and then today. Another Ark. So another 7 days tomorrow. Ark the day after that for 2 days, and then 2 days of SE. No, 2 days of Valheim, then 2 days of SE. Just so that you guys have a lot of content, a lot of interest, things like that. I'm thinking of you guys and what you're interested in, rather than just putting out stuff just because I'm enjoying such and such. And he's down, ladies and gentlemen. Any Kool-Aid? No. Nice barbecue. That is a fridge. Despite the house being completely and utterly wrecked, the fridge is still working. Oh, look at that, a wrench. I was saying I wanted a wrench. I didn't, we'll get one day. I didn't expect it to be today. A little bit more coal. Oh, some water. Nice. Always need a bit of that. A little bit more rotten meat. Yep, again, I'm not going to say no to that, because we need that for like the plant, the farm plots even. Nothing there. Right. We brought our lockpicks around with us, so let's see if we can actually pick one of these. As you saw, I hold down the E key, and then I went to like the one that showed like a lock picking. So do that again. All right. So holding down the E key, and there's the pick lock. Oh, broke it almost immediately. And again. I mean, I've had some saves. I've gone through like maybe 100 pick locks. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm out of lockpick, so yeah, we're going to have to come back to that one as soon as we've actually learned how to make some lockpicks. Or we find some more. Whichever comes first. And I'm not expecting that miracle again, so, we get it, we get it. Oh, how on earth did we get the attention of so many locals? We weren't making that much noise, were we? Whoa. What, we killed him in one shot? Dang, that was a good shot then. Ugh. Well, they really did do a good job on these models. I mean, he's headless. Oh, man. I tell you what, guys, it really does amaze me sometimes how weird my head can get. Oh, we've already put something in turn. So, let's see, what can we do? 20% faster at chem stations. Okay. Well, for now, because we don't even have a chem station, we don't even have a workbench, come to that. That door's locked. Back out the side. Okay. Now, with the wrenches... No, that's not what I'm after. We can now start taking apart cars. You can get all sorts of bits out of there. You get lots of XP from just disassembling the cars. You get iron, you get plastics, fabrics of every kind, fuel if you're lucky. So yeah, definitely don't feel shy about taking those cars apart. I'm not sure whether they respawn, but there are so many cars around, I don't think you'd even notice. Now that was a bunny rabbit I just saw run past as we were going through the sedan. There we go. I am not going to try and catch it. Honest to God, I am not going to try and catch it. Oh, sometimes you get lucky. You get things like this, you know, where you get like a bag inside of it, but I don't know. I can't get to it for some reason. All right, let's keep on disassembling it. Get a load of parts out of it. Oh, look at that. We've got an engine. Right. There's the workstation I was saying about. Oh, no, it's a destroyed workstation. Okay. My apologies. I thought that was actually... This one was the one with the working one. It must have been elsewhere. Right, now we can get to that one, the drop loot. There we go. Some potato seeds. Oh, right. I've had it sometimes where I've been after potatoes for game days. I've not been able to get any potato seeds whatsoever, or even potatoes to be able to turn into potato seeds. And here's me today. I've been able to find them. Normally there's like a specific place on the map you have to go to get potato seeds. Yeah, if they don't, the term that I want to use is proc. You know, basically to generate in a drop somewhere. Oh, there's a working stiff crate over there. I've noticed also we are over our weight limit. So I think what we're going to do now is head back to base, and we can always come back. Oh, there would be something in our path. I'm not sure what these guys are called. Man, I'm getting good with those headshots. Oh, look at that. There's one of those stumps as well. I'm going to grab that on the way back as well. Just so we got the honey. I mean, if we had that on our person all the time. Looks like we didn't get any honey out of that. Nah. Nothing. Right, nothing around us that I know of anyway. So also grab some more wood. I know we're overweight, but because it's going into the wood pile, it's not going to actually add to our encumbrance. So where Valheim, for example, takes into account, this is how heavy an item is. In this one, we're only really looking at how many items are we over our encumbrance. I'll tell you what, I'm doing alright when it comes to eggs. I've actually had quite a number of them spawn. Normally when I'm playing this, I have real difficulties finding eggs at all. It's like one of the most coveted items in the game. Right, okay. Home sweet home. Well, at least it will be once we've done a bit of a fixer-upper. Alright, that was weird. Not sure what that high-pitched noise was meant to be. In the end, I didn't actually put the pipe bomb in our not pipe bomb, sorry, the rifle. There you go. Custom made. Alright. We'll make sure we're not on that for a while, because there we go. We don't want to accidentally fire off bullets that are real hard to come by, actually. Yeah, I think we can put the repair kit in there for now. Bit of ground coffee. Our potato seeds. Put the plant fibre there as well. Oh yeah, we've got motor oil. We've got some more coal. I'll put that there for now. Got some gunpowder. Another pine seed. We're getting these quite a lot, aren't we? Put the food there. Right, we've got ourselves an engine. Like I said, these bad boys, we want to keep them. Later on in the game, if we can find a way of making it, we can actually like generate our own electricity and things like that. Always useful. I think that's pretty much everything for now. Alright, let's see if we can actually make a farm plot. What was that? Rotten flesh, I think, was the other item we need. Ooh, let's get rid of that. No, what we short on? Farm plot blocks. We need 4 wood, 10 rotten flesh, 25 nitrate, 100 clay soil. Alright, well, that can easily be rectified, especially now we've got the shovel. So what we can do, find an area to dig. Yeah, so let's dig this up, yeah? Most of this is going to be stone by the looks of it. Alright, probably not a good idea then. Well, we've got a hill over here. I suppose we can take a little off the top. No. Any spot's as good as any, I suppose. Alright, so now if we go in here... Alright, so what's stopping us? Stopping us is nitrate. We need to find some nitrates. Let's have a look at that location over to the north. Minimap's great because you can actually start to see where things are, and that's just stone. Alright, what we got here? It is. That's coal. Alright, so we've got a coal vein right beneath where our house is. No honey out of that one. That's where we dug that. Okay. That's a block of lead with a lead vein underneath it. They've basically given us clues what's where. That's iron right there. So if that's coal, that's lead, that's iron. There's more iron there. Got one that's white over there. I wonder if that's nitrate. So right, it's 1 in the afternoon, so we better hurry up with our deliberations here. I know I'm using a lot of stamina running over this way. Also try not to waste your time as well as stay alive. And also this will give us some clues for like when so it should be around here. So when they decide to there we are. When they decide to release the next patch, you know, the next major update, at least then we'll be ready for it. So the white patches are the nitrate. So yeah, there we go. Look at that. We can now build ourselves a farm plot, and the more of these we have, the better. So let's head back to the base. We'll drop that. Also grab our potato seeds, drop it in there, get them starting the process of growing. We'll call it an episode. And yeah, I think we've had a good run of it. Really, we've seen what happens when we do things stupidly. We don't think about our actions, because that's the way I do things quite a lot in these games. I don't think ahead. I just barrel in as if there's going to be a health pack around the corner. You know, like it's a first-person shooter or something. Because a number of times these days I play these games, these games like open world survival games, as if they were like these first-person shooters. These games were really designed with you guys like playing it with other people. So, yeah. I mean, there is the Discord forums, and places like that. Good places to be able to find some guys to run with, have a good time with, and all that. Just please don't be like me and just be alone. Because this world is huge, and having nobody really to play with can be a bit of a downer at times. And I'll place that there. Right. Why isn't that not allowing me? Oh, I see why. Placing it next to it, I forgot about these things. The way that they sit is just outside, so I mean, what we could do in the end is we can extend the porch around like a series of plots, and sort of give it a bit more defense from the zombies and all that sort of thing, even against us from time to time. Okay. Right. I think that's about it for this episode. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the content. And yeah, please subscribe, like, notify, leave us a nice comment below. And yeah, please join me again for the next episode. And in that one, we're going to head back to Deersville, and we are going to have a good look around for some more tools, bits and pieces, things like that. Some point we'll even have a look at trying to repair some of this house. We'll grab some wood and things like that on the way and try and repair it, clear some of these crops as well, turn this place back into a bit of farmland by making a ton of these plant pots as we go along through the game. Alright, thank you. Bye for now.